Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go now? So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Singy Alec Manoah's turned into one of the better starters in the American League. Blue Jays drafted him out of West Virginia. He was the 11th overall pick in the 2019 draft.
Yeah, and just a year later, a big league all-star. So developed pretty quickly and a front-end rotation guy for the Toronto Blue Jays.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one lifted to left. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra ball.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes.
And now Derek Hall. That one ripped. That's back. And it bangs up against the wall. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game.
Center field. Kiermaier makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And the right-hander deals. Flips the corner, and a count 1-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. Bottom of the first. Here's George Springer.
For Toronto, the right fielder.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Base knock right field. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next pitch is outside. Bichette stands at first with 1 out. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Out to center. Turner on his horse. Takes it in for the out.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
And now it's 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
First and second, 2 down. And down on strikes. And that is the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, top of the second. And now it's Alec Bohm. And a pitch. Bounce to the right side. Over to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 44, Jake K.
Ball and a strike. Out towards left center. Varsho moving under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Brandon Marsh.
The 3-1. In the air, left side. Varsho moving under it. He's got it, and that's the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Matt Chapman. A wind and the pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one in the air, center field. Marsh right there to make the grab. 1 away. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt.
The designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Righty to the plate. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Batting 9.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. 1-1 now. That's a little bit low. Bell off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. 2-1 now. And now 2-2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. And that ball is out of here. Kyle Schwarber blasts one out the other way. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Fires over to Guerrero, and Realmuto is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third, and the batter is George Springer. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter, and he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stutter.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization. Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Springer aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The pitch. That one the other way. Tags the runner for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That one gets down for a hit. Throws to second. They take the force out. Fine play in the hole for the out. Man at first. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Alejandro Kirk. The pitch. And now 1-2. This one in the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Back here at Wrigley Field, on to the 4th, and here is Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Foul ball.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous.
And that gets down into the gap. And that's a double.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryson.
This is Bryson's stop. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 1-1. In the air to left center. And that should be extra bases. Kiermaier hurries it back in. Runner holds at third. It's second and third to start the inning.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Now a fly ball to right center. That's a base hit as a run scores. Now 2 runs score. It's 5-0. Boom, into second, and he's got a double.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Boom. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Drops into the glove. Runner tagging for third. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second. Trey Turner now. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Could be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to
swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Schwarber out of the play. And there's 2 down. The run scores from third. It's 8-0.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. And welcome back. Bottom 4, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And here is Matt Chapman. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him swinging. Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Bell.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Goes down looking. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Derek Hall.
Derek Hall.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Line drive, caught. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Castellanos.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Snags it for the second out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. 1 for 2.
Stop.
2 outs. In the air out to center. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. The throw into second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And that one lifted in the air center field. Marsh makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Kiermaier down.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
1 down, base is empty. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Now batting, right
and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Springer.
Chris George Springer, a Connecticut native, in fact, played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011, and he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Cave makes his way towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Here at Wrigley Field, top of the 6th inning. Here's a big power threat. Alec Bohm. Liner caught at second. Here's Jake Cave now.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And a pitch. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's a hit. Marsh hung up in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Here's Turner now. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. In the air out towards right center. And that is Springer. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman.
So man aboard. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Man at first. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. And the righty deals. Out to short. Oh, great stop. The throw. And they got him.
The left fielder, number 25, Dalton Varsho.
Digging in, Dalton Varsho, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Bichette on at second with 2 down. And down on strikes he goes, and the inning is over. Top of inning number 7, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
The pitch. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. Hits the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
JT Realmuto steps in. And now 2-1. No outs. Runner on second. Ripped on a line to center. Kiermaier makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. So digging in, Derek Hall. 1 for 3.
Derek Hall.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3.
3-1.
And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Fielder, number 8.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Castellanos.
First and third, one down. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. In the air, right field. Can't get there, base hit. 1 run is in. Hall around third. Safe at the plate. It's a 3-run inside the park home run. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Kicks and deals. Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Stop coming home.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now, Jake Cave. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Bohm around second, headed for third. Bohm coming home. He scores, and the lead continues to grow. And he's got an RBI triple.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Look out! And it hit him.
Well, he just couldn't get out of the way of that one, and that's not an easy thing to do when you've got a fastball coming in hot.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now at the plate. And here's a 3-2. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 14-0. Marsh coming home. Play it home. He's safe. And they extend their lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in them.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
To the warning track, makes the catch. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Derek Hall. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Hammered, base hit. Flying around third is Turner. 1 run is in. Here comes Schwarber around third. He's also in to score, and the lead continues to grow. And he's got a 2-run triple.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Nick Castellanos. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Pitch misses inside. Full count now.
Full count.
2 outs with a runner at third. And there's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Stop.
Righty delivers. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Base hit, and a run comes in. Castellanos on his way to the plate. And now he scrambles back to second safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to...
He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the seventh, and now for the Jays, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
2-1 now. Way out front for strike two.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now bat the designated hitter.
And next for Toronto, Brandon Belt. And here it comes. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Marsh quickly gets it back in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
15, second baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Turns to second for one. How about that double play?
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage day or on the field for bat